culture is saturated with media messages, children need a set of skills to enable them to ask important questions about what they see, watch, and read. Media messages come in so many forms: newspapers and magazines, photography and film, radio, the internet and television, billboards, bumper stickers, and more. When we expand the concept of literacy to include analyzing and evaluating the information coming at us daily from the world around us, we make learning relevant, and we strengthen the connection between the classroom and the culture.
It's really speaking to what we, those of us in education, are regarding as the literacy of the future, the literacy of the 21st century. That we are talking about the ability to access information that's coming to us in an increasing number of ways, and the ability to make sense of it in our lives and to step beyond it to make it meaningful. And so the definition of media literacy, in a sense, is a richer, deeper view of literacy.
What I want you to do right now in teams is I want you to brainstorm, come up with as many ideas as you can, no judgment. All the types of media that
Media literacy in the classroom can be a strategy to help students build reading and writing skills.
Give it a try.
While making important connections across the subject areas of language arts, social studies, math, science, and health education.
Oh, good, bumper stickers, that's clever.
Across the curriculum, teachers and administrators are finding ways to engage and motivate students by using their natural interest in the media.
Billboards. Did anybody say the news? I'm going to add it here. Actual televised news and radio news. Are they selling a product?
When you teach students critical thinking, when you teach them to really analyze the media, they then go home and they're exposed to the exact same things, the newspaper articles, the television shows, the movies, the music, the internet, except their eyes are opened and they have a different viewpoint. They are able to look at it more critically.
It's impossible not to work with media and not be able to take it across the curriculum. The very natural connection there between all the various subjects. And we are trying to get the kids to understand that in the future they can shape TV, and so the more they know about TV, the more they can critically and honestly view what's on TV, they can take part in shaping what will be on TV in the future.
What I want you to do is I want you to think of a television show or a movie and place it into the category of realistic or unrealistic or somewhere in between.
In this 7th grade class, students are doing a reality check on television, figuring out what is realistic and what is not.
The news is a realistic show because if you watch the news, they have real stories.
Students strengthen reading and writing skills using newspapers and magazines, while they learn to recognize techniques used in journalism: point of view, story structure, and the editing process.
Then when you start reading this, you'll probably start siding with them. Quiet on set. Camera crew, you ready?
And by producing their own media messages, such as this commercial for their school musical, they learn the basics of advertising: target audience, keywords and messaging, and attention-getting production techniques.
One of the things that I do strongly feel that media literacy does bring to children is the ability to separate reality from fiction. And when they have the skills to be critical viewers, to understand fully that characters are characters in a make-believe world too often, they then are able to see that, look, whoa, my world is different, and I'm different, and so my attitudes and my behaviors should be different, and that's okay. The effect that I've seen on the children is that it enhances their self-esteem because they feel that they have accomplished certain skills that they're able to demonstrate.
Pictures, absolutely.
The important skills of citizenship, like critical thinking, public speaking, writing and reading, can take on fresh meanings for students when textbooks are supplemented with lessons and activities drawn from contemporary culture. Teachers recognize that when students are engaged and interested in learning, anything is possible.
I think if you ask almost any teacher, they'll say that they're not teaching because this student needs to learn fractions or this student needs to learn what a preposition is. They're teaching to give students skills and to give them confidence and self-esteem in who they are. And a production unit covers all of that.
Media literacy education can be the spark that stimulates a child's imagination, curiosity, and willingness to invest the effort to build knowledge and skills in the classroom.
Media literacy integrates across the curriculum because it allows teachers an opportunity to make a connection. Having children in a class where they want to be, discussing things that they want to discuss, makes all the difference in the world.
I think it's more realistic than WWF. It should be a